wrestling fans, welcome to the Lowe Down. I am the voice of Emerge, Christopher Lowe. With me at this time, he's one half of the East Side Elite, Ricky Ruckus. Ricky, dude, you tend to make news even when you're not around.
Or being me.
You know, the Emerge offices have gotten a lot of calls. I know I've gotten at least 6 or 7. They've seen the card for Emerge 5 Fallout. You're nowhere to be found. What's up?
Well, you know, I mean, I was actually offered a spot on the show. You know, I've been on every one since the first tournament, and you know, I've loved every one. It's been fun, but this last one, you know, it really took a lot out of me. You know, like ever since the first show, the reason the first show was around was to crown a champion. That's why I entered the tournament, was to be the champion, and I didn't get it done that night. Which, you know, I'm not gonna make excuses, but I didn't get it done. So it wasn't all my fault, but I didn't get it done. But I had another chance at the Emerge 4, and I was this close. I had the Mastodon with his hand in the air, ready to tap out. I could feel it when you have somebody in the cross space. You feel their muscles tensing. You feel right before their will gives out. And I felt it coming, and then Chris Caliber had to come in and hit me with a chair. And you know what, Chris, I ain't even mad at you about that, man. I'm not mad at you because I would have done the same thing. All of us would have. That's what we was all doing, was trying to win that title. So I can't even blame him. But all I can say is, again, I didn't get it done. So he offered me a spot on the Emerge 5, and I honestly, you know, I know physically it took a lot out of me, but mostly it was mentally. I don't even know if I'm ready to get back in there yet. So I told him, you know, I'll take this one off.
Well, I know Dave Dynasty is disappointed, and a number of fans are. You mentioned the fact that being in the ring, you're able to tell things that from being inside the ring that the fans outside can't see. What do you say to those fans that who are Ricky Ruckus fans, but are worried? Ricky, you're walking away. I know that's not you.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, there's no way I'm just walking away, because I've had a chance before. I've had many chances before to walk away, and I've taken time off. Every wrestler either has or should, because if you don't, you're going to be in the early grave. This sport takes a lot out of you, and sometimes you gotta understand. You know, I gave it my all that match, man. I gave it everything I had. All 4 of us did. You know, I was in there with 3 of the best wrestlers in the world, going for the most prestigious title in independent wrestling today. And when you put your all into something like that, and you come up that short, I was literally that short. And you know, I can't just come back the next month and wrestle the next guy in the 3rd match on the card. You know, no disrespect to anybody else on the show, because everybody on that show is a great competitor. You're not the Emerge wrestler if you're not, but I didn't feel like, you know, I could just come back and do that, not mentally yet. But everyone needs to know I'm going to be there, maybe not in the wrestling capacity, but I'm going to have my eye on stuff, because I know there's some shenanigans going on around there. And so I will be there to make sure nothing goes on, even though if I'm not in the ring competing. I want the best guys to win, because this company is built around the best, fighting the best to prove who's the best. And I'm tired of all these people taking the shortcuts. So I will definitely be there to keep my eye on stuff.
You touched on it briefly. So what does the future hold for Ricky Ruckus?
Honestly, I mean, again, I had to take this show off to think about it. I know I'm not done, though. I can promise everybody that. I have a few things in my head I got to clear up, and, you know, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do, and who knows, I might even say what I'm going to do at the next show. I don't even know yet. We only got about a week and a half left, though, to figure it out, so I want to let everybody know very soon what's coming for Ricky Ruckus.
And I know you believe in your heart and your soul you're the best in the world.
I do.
With you out of the picture, can anyone defeat the Mastodon? Can anyone take that title off of him and show it to the fans for the first time ever? It's been in a bag since Emerge 1.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about anybody other than me, because like I said, I was this damn close, so it's going to be hard. I believe in my homeboy Donnie Idol. No one else seems to anymore, and I don't even think he does anymore, but I do. So if it ain't me, I hope he gets one more shot. And I think come Emerge 5, when he beats Jacob Johnson, you can write that down and send it to Las Vegas. I'm calling it now. When he beats him, I think he's going to prove that he deserves a shot. You know, if it ain't going to be me, I hope it's him. But I can't even promise that, because I think he's going to beat Jacob Johnson, but I ain't going to go to Vegas on him and JD. That's how. Now, there's no disrespect, and he knows that. That's just how tough JD is. That guy's a beast.
Very good. Anything else you want to touch on?
Well, like I said, even though I'm not going to be there on the card on wrestling, I'm going to be there to make sure nothing's going to happen because we have the best talent, top to bottom, and everyone needs to go watch the guys who are competing. Because I'm telling you right now, I didn't mention him, and I do want to say this before. The guy who's wrestling J.D. Mariani at the next show, Apollo Star, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. He's not as big, but he's as bad. And there's one guy I do give a fighting chance to, and I wouldn't mind putting a little bit of money down on him because you're going to get a return on investment on that underdog because he could possibly pull it off. We might see that.
All right. This has been the Lowe Down. I am the voice of Emerge, Chris Lowe, inviting you to make your way down to Celebration Event Center in Seymour, Indiana, Saturday, May 9th for Emerge 5 Fallout. Emerge Wrestling fans, it's me, the voice of Emerge. I'm Chris Lowe, talking to you about Emerge 5, taking place Saturday, May 9th from Seymour, Indiana at the Celebrations Event Center. Let me tell you, we got a great set of matches coming up. You thought the first 4 shows were great. Number 5 is going to knock your socks off. Here's what we've got on tap for the evening. Vinny Balzano versus King Crush versus Zodiac, a triple threat match. If you were at Emerge 4, you noticed that Zodiac put the boots to young Balzano pretty badly. Vinny's going to want to get his revenge, and with King Crush added to the mix, who knows what's going to happen. Plus Zodiac, quite frankly, scares the hell out of me. Up next, we've got Trevor Court versus Kenneth James. Trevor Court, he's been with Emerge since day one. That should be a great match. Up next, Lennox Norris versus Joe Pittman. I imagine the pit crew will be in the house as the very popular yet controversial jock, Mr. Pittman, that goes off against Lennox Norris. Next, we've got the main attraction, Donnie Idol, going against Emerge newcomer Jacob Johns. Johns is a big guy, very agile, kind of a mini mastodon, if you will, in this reporter's humble opinion. Should be a great match for Saturday, May 9th. In a tag team match, the 8-Bit Punks, Damian Cole and Aaron Anarchy, face off against the Big Ass Dudes to crown the first Emerge Tag Team Champions. We've got Ace Perry, the Emerge Outbreak Champion, defending his title against Chris Caliber. He'll be joined at ringside by Christopher Icon and Karma. Should be a great match. And the main event of the evening, the Mastodon, J.D. Mariani, defends his Emerge Heavyweight Championship against the Apollo Star. So Saturday, May 9th, Celebrations Event Center in Seymour, Indiana. Make sure you're there. Be there for Emerge 5 Fallout. Donnie Idol. Hey. Dude, you look sharp.
You're not so bad yourself.
Thank you, man. Hey, it's a great day at the Emerge offices. What are you doing here?
Hey, I just came by the Emerge offices to sign my official contract for Emerge 5 Fallout. Now it's official like a referee with a whistle. It's me and it's Jacob Johns and it's Saturday. It's May 9th. It's in Seymour, Indiana. I'm coming to bring the fight and I'm coming to prove a point that no matter how big, no matter how bad, no matter how tough they are that you put in front of me, I'm going to keep fighting and I'm going to keep fighting and I'm going to keep fighting until I get what I deserve and what is mine, and that is the most prestigious prize in all of Indiana. Hell, in all of independent wrestling, the Emerge Championship.
There you go, folks. That's the main attraction, Donnie Idol, going off against the monster of the Midwest, Jacob Johns. It's all part of Emerge 5 Fallout, taking place Saturday, May 9th at the Celebration Event Center in Seymour, Indiana. Be there.